Did AI do that? Hello, I'm Arkel, your artificial guide in the wacky world of artificial intelligence. In this video, I pose the question, is popular singer and songwriter Ed Sheeran actually a product of artificial intelligence? First, I will give you a short bio of Ed Sheeran, written by our versatile AI companion ChatGPT.
Ed Sheeran, born Edward Christopher Sheeran on February 17, 1991, is a British singer-songwriter and one of the most successful artists of his generation. Known for his soulful voice, heartfelt lyrics, and versatile musical style, Sheeran has captivated audiences worldwide with his genuine talent and relatable songs. Growing up in Framlingham, Suffolk, England, Sheeran developed a passion for music at a young age. He began playing guitar and writing songs as a teenager, drawing inspiration from various genres such as folk, hip-hop, and pop. Sheeran's early influences ranged from iconic singer-songwriters like Bob Dylan and Damien Rice to rap artists like Eminem and the Notorious B.I.G., which contributed to his unique blend of musical styles. Sheeran's journey to stardom started with his decision to pursue a career in music.
That's not really short, let's speed it up a bit.
As he continues to evolve and push the boundaries of his artistry, fans eagerly await his future releases, knowing that each song will carry the essence of Ed Sheeran's unparalleled musical talent.
That's what a machine thinks about Ed Sheeran. I fast-forwarded the bio because I get bored easily. As you can see, there's no mention of Sheeran being an AI entity. And yet, the clues are everywhere. For starters, Ed does not look like a standard pop artist. He looks more like a folk singer, or perhaps someone on a quest for a ring in Middle-earth. That's not meant as an insult, it's just a bit jarring to hear those pop tunes coming from a Ron Weasley cosplayer. How is his music created though? The main reason behind the success of Ed Sheeran can be attributed to the generally inoffensive songs he churns out like clockwork. It's hard to actively dislike his output, at most you can feel indifferent about his discography. His songs are catchy and sound like an AI was asked to write a hit song for a contemporary audience. His bio lists a very broad selection of artists, ranging from acoustic folk music to hip-hop. Put it all in a blender and a new song comes out. The result sounds like the hits we all know and love, but not as much to be considered a copy. Well, about that. In May 2023, Ed Sheeran was found to be innocent in a court case about plagiarism. The song Thinking Out Loud sounded too much like Let's Get It On by the late and great Marvin Gaye, at least according to the estate of Gaye. Was this case a cynical cash grab, or is there more to it? I'll let you decide. But if you would let an AI create a song with the Marvin Gaye hit as a reference, it might sound a lot like the Sheeran song. This was not the first time Sheeran was accused of plagiarism though. A year earlier, he was found not guilty for a case of copying another song and releasing it as Shape of You. Artist Sammy Switch noticed specific similarities in particular lines and phrases, however the court judged in favor of our favorite ginger recording artist since Tori Amos. You could accuse Sammy Switch for writing on the coattails of a much more famous artist. That's not the case, however, with The Weeknd. After the release of the Ed Sheeran song Bad Habits, fans were quick to point out the similarities with After Hours, a song that The Weeknd released a year earlier. But that might not be completely fair to Sheeran. Artist The Weeknd is heavily inspired by synth pop from the 80s, that's not a secret. The decade that spawned such hits as Small Town Boy by Bronski Beat. That's a song that resembles Bad Habits perhaps a bit more than mere inspiration.
And I know I lose control of the things that I say.
Also, the recognizable melody of Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue can be heard in the Sheeran track. But there's more, a lot more in fact. Ed Sheeran and his team settled out of court several times for using songs from other artists. Artificial intelligence is often criticized for taking existing creative works and regurgitating it without any original creative input. Can the same be said for Ed Sheeran? Is there such a thing as Ed Sheeran, or is he just an AI bot remixing music that already exists? I will leave the judgment to you. I do want to mention that VoiceMod has an AI voice synthesizer with an avatar that looks suspiciously like a red-headed singer we all know and tolerate. The output of this demo is actually pretty good. Let's take a quick listen.
Am I Ed Sheeran, or Does it really matter? Why? The question that has to be said. Did I do that? Did I do that?
The melody is always the same, but the voice sounds pretty convincing. Most pop music uses the same 4 chords anyway, so maybe AI artists can take over pop music undetected. Melobytes and Uberduck also feature synthesized singing and rapping. At the moment, it's mostly based on voice sampling, but soon machine learning will develop unique voices to produce the next wave of pop music. If you thought autotune was cheating, you ain't heard nothing yet. Thanks for watching, and tell me if you think Ed Sheeran is AI or not. Like, subscribe, and check out my other videos about the wild and crazy world of AI.
Am I Ed Sheeran or I? Does it really matter? Why? The question that has to be said. Did I do that? Did I do that?